recording. Thank you so much. So welcome back, everyone. So let's set our motivation. So I invite you to close your eyes. Think about the challenges in your life, problems in your life right now. We are in samsara, and if you are a samsaric being, we have challenges. And think about where you would like to be, what you would like to see, the perfect world. And know that what we are going to learn today will help us to reach this perfect world from where we are right now. And make a promise that you are going to use what we are going to learn today in some way to help create this perfect world. We will try. We will try to put into our practice, into our life. And just by trying with an extraordinary motivation, and that will plant extraordinary results. And with that motivation in our mind, we'll start our lesson today. So when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay. Today on chapter 6. Oh my God, I learned it so many times. I think more than 20 times. I don't know how many times I out, front, back, dissect it until finally only I can get it. It's like I have to thank the other group of students because we were doing the meditation together. And so that helps me to understand. So today's class will be on chapter 2. If you remember, you were supposed to memorize the opening line. The opening line of Master Dignaga's opening line in chapter 2. This is the one. Okay, Master Dignaga's famous opening statement. I thought it should be compendium on valid perception. Here they write commentary and should be compendium. Let me see my notes. My notes is compendium. This is in chapter 1. Chapter 1, we talk about the source. Yeah, we talk about the source. in chapter 1, Compendium on Valid Perception. Who can remember? Who is Master Dignaga? Who is Master Dignaga? Father or grandfather of logic? Richard. You want to take a guess? Master Dignaga? Is he the father or the grandfather of logic? Grandfather, Raymond say grandfather, should be grandfather. Yeah, Jesslyn is a grandfather. Kevin grandfather, Zane grandfather, yeah, Jenny, okay, not grandfather. No worries, if you get it wrong, you learn from the mistake, okay? So he's the grandfather of logic. Who can tell me his year? Who can tell me his year? That is in chapter 1. Yay, correct, 440 AD. Okay, so this is the opening line. Very, very famous. Okay, you were supposed to memorize back then in chapter 2. I bow down to the one who turned correct. That is the first element, who helps all being. Second, the teacher. 3, the one gone to bliss. 4, and our protector. 5. So there are 5 major elements in this statement. And we will learn the 4 reasoning on the forward order to prove where the Buddha come from and the path that he take. Okay, and this 4 reasoning is called Rikpa-shi. Rikpa-shi. Rikpa means reasoning. Shi means 4. Rikpa-shi. So these are the 4 reasonings on the forward order. These 4 reasoning is very interesting. It is an oral tradition. Oral tradition means that passed down from one teacher to another teacher, from Ken Rinpoche to Geshe Michael. From the word oral tradition means that it was never written down before. And Geshe Michael asked his teacher, can you please write it down? So somehow Ken Rinpoche wrote it down and you can find it in the reading. Okay, the 4 reasoning of the forward order. This is what we are going to learn today. What is forward order? Okay, forward order is called Lukjung. Forward order is called Lukjung. Like if in the wheel of life, if you're aware of wheel of life, link number 1 creates link number 2. So Lukjung would be link number 2 happen because of link number 1. So we are going to go in that order. So this is in your homework question 2. Why are these called the reasoning for the forward order? It is called that way because each previous statement is proven by each succeeding statement when considered in a forward order. This is my own notes. I won't show you. Okay. So now we are into this already. We are starting now. The Rikpa-shi. The first reasoning is called the reasoning of the protector. The reasoning of the protector. This will answer Raymond's question on the protector. How do you know that Lord Buddha is totally correct? Because he is a protector. How do you know Lord Buddha is totally correct? Because he is a protector. Okay, let's put it in a logical statement. Consider our teacher, means Lord Buddha. he became totally correct, or he turned correct, or he is correct because he is the protector. Now, this one needs explanation. This one you need to bring to a meditation, but I make it easy for you, okay? Just now I say, how do I know Lord Buddha is correct? Reason is because he is the protector. Protector here means teaching us the 4 Arya truth. Protector here means teaching us the 4 Arya truth. And the 4 Arya truth in the previous class, if you remember, right? The 4 Arya truth, I roughly touch on that. Protect us in the way that Lord Buddha teaches the Arya truth of suffering, Arya truth of the cause of suffering, Arya truth of the end of suffering, Arya truth on the path to the end of suffering. By teaching us all this, because the only way Lord Buddha can help us is to teach us what we need to give up and what we need to take up. I'm bringing from the lesson from the previous class. Okay. How Lord Buddha can help us? Remember in the previous class, we say, oh, all-knowing, knowing all omniscient mind. It's not just knowing the names of all the scientific things in the whole universe, knowing all the atoms, can see very far. That cannot help me. What can really help me is to know, because you know everything, so you know what I need to give up and what I need to take up. What I need to give up and what I need to take up. What you need to give up is the afflicted side of existence. We learned last week, which is the Arya Truth 1 and 2, suffering and cause of suffering. And what we need to take up is the pure side of existence, which is the Arya Truth number 3 and 4. So 1, 2, you give up, 3, 4, you take up. By understanding that, they help us to stop creating suffering and the causes of suffering and bring us to bliss. The only way that they can help us is to teach us the 4 Arya truth, and that protect us. That's why it's called protector. So I'm explaining the protector first. Okay. Second part of that, we say that protector means teaching us the 4 Arya truth. First Arya truth is on the Arya truth of suffering, right? They tell us that everything about this life is suffering. They teach us the 3 types of suffering. Suffering of suffering. Yeah, we say, okay, understand that. Suffering of change. The fact that even good things ends and is a suffering. A good meal ends, holiday ends, a good relationship can end. Okay. And those are even the good things that bring happiness, bring us suffering. Because when we lost that, when the thing ends, it gives us, it's really, you just feel your whole world crumbling down. Or you leave you wanting more. Yeah. So even the good things in our life here in samsara is a suffering. And the last one, explain pervasive suffering, 生老病死, being born, getting old, getting sick, and forced to die. And nobody explained that to us. Nobody tell us that even happiness is a suffering. We never heard of that. And he described it so perfectly that I can confirm it myself through my own direct experience. And therefore, I can say that he's correct. Okay, so I bring back to what we are doing. I say that Lord Buddha is correct. Why? Because he is a protector. protector means teaching us the four Arya truth. And the first Arya truth on suffering, I can confirm it from my own direct experience, and therefore I can say that it's correct. I give you 1 minute, 30 seconds to think about that, to digest. I invite you to close your eyes for 30 seconds and think about that. Okay. Because I don't want to move on too fast, so I give you a bit of time to digest. And Jenny, I don't understand your question. You say, where does pervasive suffering fit in the four suffering? But there are three sufferings. Okay. The third suffering, the third category is called pervasive suffering, which is the being born, get old, get sick, and die. Okay. I answer your question.
Teacher Rach, you mentioned, sorry, Teacher Rach, you mentioned about the four sufferings, the suffering of suffering, the change, the cause of suffering, the kind of suffering, and the end of suffering. So where does pervasive suffering falls into the sufferings, the four sufferings?
Okay, I got your question. The fourth thing is the four Arya truth. Okay, Arya truth on suffering. One is the suffering. Okay, two is the cause of suffering. Three is the end of suffering. And the fourth is the path to the end of suffering. Okay, so the first one is the Arya truth of suffering, where Lord Buddha explained about the nature of life here is suffering. And the suffering can be categorized into three types. Suffering of suffering, suffering of change, and pervasive suffering. These three things explain about the Arya truth of suffering on the suffering itself, the different types of suffering. Is it clear?
Yeah, teacher, can you help us to understand what is pervasive suffering?
Pervasive suffering, they have pervasive suffering, what comes under pervasive suffering is a 生老病死, the package that come with you. This package that come with us, my body, because of the impure karma, I go through being born. I'm forced to be born. I'm forced to grow old, aging, and I'm forced to fall sick, and eventually I'm forced to die. So long I'm still having this impure karma in samsara. Yeah.
Okay, I got it. I got it. So it's very subtle that we don't see it, but it's changing moment by moment.
Yeah, we don't see, we think that that is normal. Yeah. Okay, so I want to ask you. Yes,
Sorry.
Raymond.
Yeah, can I ask?
Yeah.
Okay, for the this master did naka, the opening statement, from the one who turned correct to protector, actually is the number 1 and number 5. Why we consider the teacher, then we from the because of the protector, then we can prove he's totally correct instead of another one like total bliss.
You asked an extremely good question. For years, I never got the answer for that. You know, it seems to me like the other way around. And I worked so hard for that. I went even for the teacher training. Even the trainer also said, I don't understand why it's that way. I still never give up. I worked so hard for that. Okay, my explanation, okay, nobody else. I look at it this way. I can share with you. Since you asked, then I show. Otherwise, I got no intention to show. Okay, this is my own way of looking at this thing. Okay, you see, I bow down to the one who turned correct, right? Who helps all being. I'm putting this like the wheel of life, the teacher, the one gone to bliss, and the protector. Okay, we say that, remember just like I say, okay, let's say this is a protector here, right? Because of this, then turn correct. Remember, if I just like show if link number 2 and link number 1, right? Okay, 1 and 2, 1 create 2. So because of 2, because 2 happened, wait, I show back my earlier one. Okay, just like I say, 1 create 2. 2 happened because of 1. Yeah, correct. 2 happened because of 1. So same thing for here. Okay, if I look at this way, yeah, you have to work it out in your mind for long time, for years. You know, I finally see how. But that is my way of understanding it now. Okay, so because of the protector, then you prove this one. Because of this one, then protector. You know, it is still like forward order. Otherwise, it looks like reverse order. Everybody say that. We went for teacher training. Everybody say that everybody cannot understand. Nobody can understand. Okay, even our teacher as well. Okay, so finally I work it out. I plug exactly the same thing and put it in a circle like the wheel of life. He said that Longjung is a forward order. 1 create 2, 2 create 3, and so forth. 11 create 12. So now they start from 11, 12. Okay, 12 happened because of 11. Can you get that again? 12 happened because of 11. Yeah, so if I plug it that way, I can understand. Okay. Okay, like 2 happened because of 1. So that's how I work it out. Otherwise, it sounds to be like what Raymond say. It seems to be like in the reverse order, right? Nobody can answer that. Yeah, but that's how I finally make sense of it, because I was really struggling with it and nobody can answer it, nobody can tell you, you know.
Teacher Ray, okay,
Yeah.
for our this answer, the opening statement is from totally correct, come down to the helping all the being, and come down the teacher, and went to bliss and the protector, right?
Yes, that is according to the one in chapter 1. That's how they put it that way.
Yeah, but actually the master Ditnaka got another version is the other way around. That means from protector went to bliss, the teacher, and the wish, and the totally correct.
I saw it somewhere else, but
Yeah.
but I that's why if you can see, I never show you. I got another slide, the previously that I prepare. I can show you.
It seems like the one is the master Ditnaka, the actual one, you know, the opening statement.
I bow down to the person who has the 5 qualities. They say the 5 qualities, but they didn't say that order. The protector, the gone to bliss, the teacher, those who wish to benefit sentient beings. This one, they say the 5 qualities. But based on the chapter 2, if I follow strictly the chapter 2, it should be, I bow down to the one who turned correct, who helps all being, the teacher, the one gone to bliss, and our protector. So I follow strictly on that one. Another one that you mentioned, they just tell you the qualities, but they didn't say it is in that order. Okay? Okay, good. Okay, so my Q&A time. Okay, to help you to understand. Okay, so now we say, Lord Buddha is correct because he's a protector. Tell me, what does protector mean? It's very important. If you don't understand what is protector mean, you'll never be able to understand from the word from the surface. What does protector mean? What does protector mean here? Yes, protector means that teaching us the 4 Arya truth. Okay, remember, protector here means teaching us the 4 Arya truth. Why teaching us the 4 Arya truth is a protector? Can somebody tell me? Teaching us the 4 Arya truth is a protector. Yeah. Let me see. Teaching us the 4 Arya truth is a protector, because that is the only way to help us to be free from suffering. Remember, they are not omnipotent. Yes, help us understand our world and reality. Okay, then we know, oh, I should not yell back. I yell back. I put the seed in my mind. I see my reality like this. Okay, so they help us to understand. Just like Kashila telling about the 2 husbands in the kitchen. Okay, that is a protector. Yes, they protect us to fall to the 3 lower realm, protect us, from suffering. Correct. Yeah, by how they protect us, by, like Jaslyn said, describing our suffering perfectly. Okay. And then the cause of our suffering. Yeah, and then how we can end it. And then the path. Yes, Zane say, help us understand and know the truth of suffering, and it's possible the end of suffering. Yeah, that is the only way they can protect us and help us. They are not omnipotent. Remember previous chapter, we say they're omniscient, but they are not omnipotent. They cannot take away your suffering. If they could, they already take. What's for? We still have suffering right now. And the only way they can help you is to teach you the 4 Arya truth, what you need to give up, what you need to take up. Okay. And tell me, how does protector link to show us that he is correct? How does the protector and correct, where is the link? Why? Can somebody tell me? Emerald say he described perfectly our daily suffering, and therefore we can confirm it from our own experience. Therefore, we can say he is correct. Okay? Yeah. The protector and correct. Protector is teaching us the 4 area truth. And the first area truth telling us about our suffering, that I can confirm it out myself through my own experience, and therefore I can say he's correct. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. What you all say is correct. Yes. Okay, but the key thing, hold on to the keyword first. Hold on to the keyword. I'm giving you the keyword, and then you bring that to your meditation. Maybe you can expand from there. But the keyword is very important, because you lost the keyword, then you don't know how they link. Why like that? Then you totally lost already. Yeah. Which is true. He can see totality. He has gone through the path before. He got the direct perception. He has seen emptiness directly. He can tell us exactly what is suffering. He got value perception. What you say is correct, but exactly why the protector and correct is what Emerald say, that because he teaches the first 4 area truth, and the first area truth is on suffering. So he described it so perfectly that I can confirm it through my own direct experience, and therefore I can say that he's correct. See the connection there. Okay. Okay, yes. Good. Thanks for your participation. Okay, so we move on to the next one. The second one, just now we talk about protector, right? Then we bring in how I know that he's a protector. How do I know he's a protector? Because he has gone to bliss. Okay. How I know he is a protector, Lord Buddha is a protector, because he has gone to bliss. So let's look at the logical statement. Consider our teacher. He is the protector because he has gone to bliss. Gone to bliss here means that he has get rid of all his bad qualities and realize all things. Okay, so I want to explain this. The first one from just now, number one, the reasoning of, just now the very first one, what is the reasoning? Reasoning of a protector, right? Correct or not? Reasoning of the protector, just now I say, how I know Lord Buddha is correct, because he's a protector. That's the first one, just now the first one. Now we are moving into the second one. It's called reasoning of having gone to bliss. Okay. How I know he's a protector? Coming back from there, right? They always tick, 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 tick. Okay. How I know he's a protector? Because he has gone to bliss. Gone to bliss here specifically means get rid of his bad qualities and realize all things. If you remember, we learned in ACI 1, there are 2 obstacles. One is the obstacle. What is the obstacle? Bad thought, isn't it? Bad thought, all the negative emotion. So he get rid of all his bad qualities. The first one, get rid of all your bad qualities, all your negative emotions. And then realize all things is the second obstacles to omniscience. Because you get rid of these obstacles to omniscience, you realize all things. Omniscience, remember, you can see all things changing and unchanging. See, realize everything. Omniscience, you know everything. So I come back to this one. How I know he's a protector? Because he has gone to bliss. Gone to bliss means that he has get rid of all his bad qualities and realize all things. And because he has get rid of all his bad qualities and realize all things, and that give him the ability to protect us. He get rid of his bad qualities and realize all things. Remember omniscient? So he know everything. therefore he can tell us what we need to give up and what we need to take up. Then, because he get rid of his bad quality and realize all things, then only he has this ability to protect us. Imagine if he has not get rid of all his bad qualities, how to protect us? You yourself also got bad qualities. You yourself also deep. Okay, you yourself also got problem. All right, again, I repeat the first one, the second one will be reasoning of having gone to bliss. How I know he's a protector? Because he has gone to bliss. Gone to bliss here means he has get rid of all his bad qualities, which is the first obstacle. No more negative emotion, all these things. Remember Nirvana, the first one? And realize all things, obstacles, omniscient. So you know, you can see everything. I know what you need to give up and what you need to take up. And therefore, only I can give him the ability to protect us. Then he can become our protector, right? By telling us what we need to give up and take up. Okay, I show you my slide again. And let you think about 30 seconds. Okay, one interesting word on Buddha. Buddha is Sangye. Sangye. Okay, very interesting word. This Sang here means to clear away your bad quality, like you wake up from your bad quality. Sang. Ye means wide. You know everything, you know all. Means omniscient. Very interesting, isn't it? Buddha. Buddha. Sangye. Sang means get rid of your bad qualities. Ye means wide. Means you realize all things, omniscient, you know all. Interesting, huh? Sangye. Okay. Okay, so the second one, I repeat, or I start from the first one. How do I know Lord Buddha is correct? The reasoning of protector, because he is our protector. Protector, he means teaching us the four area truth. And the first area truth on suffering, describe our suffering so perfectly, so well that I can confirm it myself. And therefore I can say he's correct. Okay. Bring from the protector. Next one, I want to prove. How I know he's a protector? Because he has gone to bliss. And gone to bliss here is like the code word for get rid of all his bad qualities and then realize all things. I make it easy for you. There are two parts of two obstacles. Okay, one is get rid of all your bad qualities. Two is to realize all things, mean to know everything. And because you get rid of your bad qualities and realize all things, then only you can become a protector, give you the ability to protect us. You know everything, realize all things means that I know what you need to give up and what you need to take up. And that is the only way that I can protect you. Okay, so that is the second one, the reasoning of having gone to bliss. Next one will be, the third one will be the reasoning of the teacher. Wait, not chat. Okay, the reasoning of the teacher. How do I know he has gone to bliss? Bring from that one. How I know he has gone to bliss? Because he is a teacher of emptiness. Let's look at the logical statement. Consider the teacher. He has gone to bliss because he teach emptiness, which he has confirmed with his own perception. And from here, the implication is the only way that you can get rid of all your negative quality and to realize all things is to see emptiness directly. The only way that you can go to bliss is to perceive emptiness directly, right? The only way that you can go to bliss, you can get rid of your negative quality, is to see emptiness directly. So number 3, how I know he has gone to bliss? Because he's a teacher of emptiness, which he has confirmed it with his own perception. Okay, he has seen emptiness, and that led him to rid himself of all negative qualities and realize all things. And because he realized all things, he's totally correct. Remember, he has valid perception only. He has the connotation of a being who cannot lie. So he won't say anything that he has no valid perception. And so what he speak will be valid perception, that things that he has seen, he has seen it. He only speak what he has seen directly, sema. And which means that he has seen emptiness directly because he teaches emptiness. He has seen emptiness directly. And emptiness is how he got rid of his bad quality and gone to bliss. And because he has get rid of his bad quality and gone to bliss, and that gave him the ability to protect us. Okay, number 3 is a bit challenging. Okay. How I know he has gone to bliss? Because he's a teacher of emptiness. He teach emptiness. And he confirms his own experience, direct experience. And because he has seen emptiness, right? And that lead him to get rid of all his bad quality. So the implication is to see emptiness directly to get rid of our bad quality. And only after we get rid of our bad quality, then only we can become a protector, we can protect others. Sema. So we mentioned about his, the third one would be, he has gone to, how I know he has gone to bliss, because he's a teacher of emptiness, and he has confirmed from his own direct experience, right? Means that he has perceived emptiness directly. Yeah. And by perceiving emptiness directly is how he can get rid of his bad quality. Yeah, and realize all things. Remember, realize all things means omniscient, right? So an omniscient being, we learned in last chapter, only has valid perception. He's all correct. He's totally correct. What he say, he will not say something that he has no sema. What he say, he will not say something that he has not seen directly. In the last chapter, we say an omniscient only has valid perception, sema, and only speak valid perception. There is a connotation of a being that cannot lie, means whatever they say, they have seen it. They will not say something that they have not seen it. So if they teach you emptiness, means that they have seen it. They teach emptiness, they practice emptiness. And because of that, they get rid of their negative qualities and realize all things. And because of that, then only they can protect us, because they realize all things, they can show me what I need to give up, what I need to take up, become a protector. And that is the reasoning of the teacher. And we have one more last reasoning. Okay, the last one. The reasoning of great compassion. Why is he a teacher? Because he has great compassion. Great compassion means that he wants to help all beings. You want to help all beings. How to help all beings? Teach them emptiness. And out of compassion, he teaches emptiness. He practices emptiness himself to perfection. And because of emptiness, because he teaches emptiness, he get rid of his bad quality and realize all things. And because he get rid of all his bad qualities, he gone to bliss. And because he gone to bliss, then he become our protector. Okay, so these four reasoning of the forward order is something that you have to memorize, memorization, but memorization cannot help me. And the only way I learned, to be very honest, is when I did meditation with my students, another group of students. I'm so thankful. At night, they accompany me, and then we meditate on this again and again, until it go inside Gompa meditation. It is inside my mind, the picture, okay? That picture is very important. Without that picture, you get very confused. I have that mental image, okay? And then it's the mental image that I don't get confused, okay? Hold on to that, circle that image. That is how I learn, okay? Otherwise, I learn, oh yeah, oh my God, I cannot. So, okay, to help you to learn, I want each one of you to take one, okay? Each one of you will take one. Let's work it out. Okay, the first one. Okay, who want to do the first one? How do I know it is totally correct? The first reasoning of protector. Want to take the first one? Want to try? I'll help you also. Want to try? I can cue you, like, I cue you. Yeah, Zain. Yeah.
He teaches us the 4 ayahs of truth.
Can you speak louder? I cannot hear.
Because he teaches us the 4 ayahs of truth.
Very good. What is the word for that when teaching us the 4 Arya truth? There's a specific word for that. Start with P.
Protector.
Very good. Yes. Okay. How I know he's correct? Because he is a protector. Protector means what? Teaching us the 4 Arya truth. Right. And why teaching us the 4 Arya truth is a protector? Why teaching us the 4 Arya truth is a protector? Yeah. Okay. Explain to me.
Because he help me to understand and know what I need to give up and what I need to take up.
Very good. And that protect me. Okay. Now connect protector to correct. Why you say that? Oh, Lord Buddha is correct because he's protector. Huh? Seems that not related, leh? Okay. How the protector connect to correct?
Because how teaches about the first suffering that described perfectly.
Because he teach me suffering perfectly, and I have experienced everything that he say myself.
We can see.
We can see it and experience it.
So I know that he is
Correct.
yes. Bingo. Okay, so the first reasoning is done. So the next reasoning, yay! Thank you, Zain. Second reasoning is the reasoning of having gone to bliss. Okay. So who want to try that? Is there anybody who want to try the reasoning of having gone to bliss? Okay, we will say that he is a protector. Yes, Angela? Yes, yeah, Angela, please unmute yourself. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Okay. What's your question? I try my best. Okay.
Yeah, the second one. Yeah, the second is the reasoning of having gone to bliss. We say, oh, just now Zain say protector, right? So we lead from the protector. How I know he's a protector?
How you know he's a protector, is it?
Yeah, because
see emptiness directly. He has seen emptiness directly.
oh, before that.
Before that, he has get rid of all his bad qualities.
Very good. Okay.
Emotion.
Get rid of all his bad qualities. Correct. Give me one word, another synonym, same word. You just now you say get rid of all his bad quality. Also means another word for that would be he has.
Some
He
right
has.
there.
He has.
He has a negative emotion also. He has get rid of negative emotion.
Okay, so he has get rid of all his negative emotion. That means that he has what?
He has
gone
to bliss.
Very good. I suddenly connect to them. Parakate, parasangate, bodhisattva. Like they always say, going to the other side, huh? Yeah, I think it means that way, gone to bliss, gone to the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
So just now Angela makes very good. You say that he has get rid of all his bad qualities, right? And that means that he has gone to bliss. Very good. Yeah. Again, you want to put it together? How I know the second reasoning of having gone to bliss? How to say that?
Okay. Because he has realized all things. So he knows all things really. So he's omniscient, right?
Omission, yes.
Omission.
Yes. Yes, very good. Okay, very good. So I put what Angela said just now, 2 parts. She said that how I know he's a protector because just now Angela said he has get rid of all his bad qualities, number 1. And second part, Angela said because he has realized all things, which means that he has gone
to bliss. Teacher Rachel, at first I thought bliss is happiness. He
yeah, that was ultimate happiness. Ultimate happiness. Yeah, not the short-term happiness. Ultimate happiness.
Okay.
You're right. Ultimate happiness.
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
Very
thanks.
good. Okay, now I got a question for you, Angela.
Okay.
Why getting rid of the bad qualities and realize all things can be my protector?
Okay, when I realize all bad things means that means we got no more suffering one.
Yeah.
Sufferings no more bad thoughts, no more suffering. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, you know where things are coming from anyway.
Yeah. And you realize all things means that just now you say you know everything, right? And so why like that can help me?
Why like that can help me? Realize all, because you know that everything is coming from us, coming from us. We don't need to grab it. We don't need to crave it. We don't need to grab it. Correct not?
Yeah. So how can they help me? How can they protect me by having this omniscient mind? By
how they can help me by this? Because I know that all things coming from me, ma.
Yeah, so they teach you that everything is coming from you, right? So they teach you what you need to give up and what you need to take up.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. They connect that dot. Okay, very good. Yeah. So number 3, yeah. So the next one will be, we say that the reasoning of the teacher. Want to try the third one, which is from Angela one. We like 1, then 2, then 3. They're all related one. How do I know that he has gone to bliss? Want to continue from that? How do I know he has gone to bliss? Want to try? How do I know? Yes, Geshe Lim.
Okay. He has gone to bliss because he teaches emptiness and he confirmed with his own perception.
Very good. Yes.
And from there, from the seeing emptiness directly, he actually rid himself of all the negative qualities. And
Yeah,
he
very,
realized.
yes, very good. So the implication, the only way that we can get rid of our bad quality would be?
He confirmed, he see emptiness directly. And he also teaches because he has gone to bliss, therefore he actually see emptiness directly, because he also confirmed it with his own perceptions of the emptiness.
Yes. Correct. Very good. So emptiness is very important. The key word here is emptiness. The only way that we can gone to bliss, which means, like what Angela said, get rid of our bad quality and realize all things, is to see emptiness directly. And through seeing emptiness directly, we can get rid of our bad qualities and realize all things. Right? Okay. So my question to you would be, how
Which he has confirmed his own perception and has attained.
can you connect that to I think you're doing pretty well. Okay. I think, yeah, I won't ask you on that. Okay. I think good enough. Thank you. And then the last one will be, who want to do the last one? So the last one, who want to try? From where Jaslyn just now mentioned. Yeah. How I know that he has gone to bliss because he's a teacher of emptiness. Yeah. Okay, because he realized all things. So what he said will be sema, valid perception. He's correct. Okay, he only speak what he has seen, what he has gone through. Okay, and so when he teach us emptiness, right? He has seen emptiness, and emptiness is the way that he get rid of his bad quality and realize all things. So who want to bring from the third reasoning to the last reasoning, the reasoning of great compassion? Want to try the last one? We start off with why is he a teacher? Want to try? Yes, Emerald.
Yes, because he is a teacher because he has great compassion. He wants to help all beings. So because he wants to help all beings, so he teach them emptiness. So that's why he see emptiness. And because he sees emptiness, so directly, so he got rid of bad quality and realized all things. So because he got rid of bad qualities and realized all things, he has gone to bliss. And because he has gone to bliss, so he became our protector because he can teach us the four area truth.
Yeah, excellent. So you get all the points correct. Please bring it to your meditation if you want to bring it one level higher. My job is to give you the information, and then with that in a compact, concise, and then the rest is up to you. Even if you don't get everything today, when you come back, you know that all the information is there. Okay, so I move on to the next topic. Just now what we have done is in your question one. Can you imagine question one is so long? You will have a hard time for your question one. I hope that is it is in your homework. Hope it's not in your quiz. I won't read this one. This is what we went through just now. A, B, C, D, reasoning of protector, reasoning of having gone to bliss, reasoning of teacher, reasoning of great compassion. And my question for you will be the next question. We just guess. Which of the four reasoning relate to the culmination of one's own goal and which to the culmination of others' goals? What is the meaning of culmination? I go and check the dictionary. It means reaching the highest point of something, attaining something after a long time. Okay? So the culmination of one's own goal and the culmination of others' goal. I relate this to ACI too. If you remember, we say Buddha jewel is the ultimate place of refuge, wherein both needs, my need and others' needs, have been completely satisfied. Okay? So this is the one. Which one is my needs? Which one is others' needs? See here, culmination of one's own goal, my need, and culmination of others' goal, others' need. So guess, reasoning of the protector or the reasoning of having gone to bliss. Which one is my goal? Which one is others' goal? You want to guess? The first one, protector, is my goal or others' goal? Somebody say something, I hear. Who say? Again?
I say others. I say.
Yeah, okay. Others. And Angela say others. Correct. Richie also say other. Saying others. Correct. Yeah. Okay. It's others. Protected. Protect people. So it's others. Okay. Having gone to bliss is your own goal. Okay. All right. So this is in your question number 4 or 5. I don't know. Let me see again. Which question is it? Number 5. Question 5. Okay. So we just guess only lah, huh? Okay, others is correct. Even not correct, also no worries. We learn from there. Okay, does it make sense for you? Protector, protect who? Protect others. So culmination of others' goal. Okay, gone to bliss, your own goal. You have get rid of your own bad qualities and realize all things. Okay, next one. Question number 4. Which of the 4 reasonings relate to the perfected thought and which to the perfected action? So we left 2, isn't it? Got another 2 more. Okay, guess. The reasoning of the teacher or reasoning of great compassion. Which one is a perfected action and which one is a perfected thought? I show you the question again. Okay, which of the 4 reasoning relate to the perfected thought and which to the perfected action? Guess. Oh, you already see the answer. Okay, all right. All right, lah, just show you the answer, okay? Teacher, action ma, right? Compassion is a thought, perfected thought. All right, does that make sense to you? I hope it makes sense to you. Type 1 in the chat if it makes sense to you. Okay. Teacher, teaching people, teacher is an action. Try not teach people emptiness, perfected action. Okay, and then compassion. Okay, compassion. It is the thought, the wish, right? The wish to see people get out of suffering. It is a thought. All right, I hope it makes sense to you. If not, you type 0. Okay, so we finish a few questions. Now we move to the next segment. Compassion. Okay, compassion is very important. Okay, compassion. Compassion is compassion is the first cause in Buddhism. It's the primary cause that cause bodhicitta and wisdom. It is a special cause for omniscience. Compassion is the first cause for your bodhicitta and for your wisdom. Okay, we learn compassion, Nyingje or Jampa. Guess which one? Okay, no need to guess. I just tell you. Nyingje is the compassion. Jampa is love. Nyingje and Jampa, I want you to see the difference. Okay, picture A and B. Compassion, Nyingje. Which one, A or B? A picture speaks 1,000 words. No need to say so much, just a picture. If you type correctly, means you understand. Nyingje is compassion. Guess which one, A or B? Nyingje, compassion. Yeah. Again, good. Nyingje is the compassion, A. So Jampa is B. Nyingje is compassion. Compassion in general means that you want to remove somebody, you want somebody to get out of suffering. You want to remove somebody from suffering. Just like so pity, or you say, oh, you fall down, you want to help the person. Oh, so see poor people, no food to eat. Okay, you have that kind of general compassion that you feel pity for them. If somebody got misfortune, you have this compassion, Nyingje. Love, you want to give somebody happiness. B, you can look at the picture, you want to give somebody happiness. A, you want to take away their suffering. B, you want to give them something. A, take away. B, give them something. Okay, now the next thing you need to learn is the difference between Nyingje. Can you see here? Nyingje, compassion, to remove suffering. You can separate that into Nyingje Chenpo. As you learn, Nyingje is compassion, Chenpo is great. Okay, the great compassion. Remember we learned Lamrim Chenmo? Lamrim Chenmo. Yeah, this is Chenpo. Great now. Okay. Nyingje Chenpo, the great compassion. Then there's a Tukje Chenpo. Tukje is for Buddha. You use for those high holy being, you use Tuk, you don't Nying. You use Tukje. Tukje Chenpo. Again, Nyingje. Nying is the word heart. Heart Sutra, heart. Nying. J is a Lord. J Songkapa. Okay, Dorje. J. Okay, is the Lord. So the Lord of the heart, compassion. Chenpo is great compassion. Nyingje Chenpo. Tukje is for high holy being. You use Buddha's, you use Tukje to represent the Buddha's compassion. Okay, it's a holy, great compassion. Tukje Chenpo. So Tukje Chenpo is not for us lah. Unless you're an enlightened being, then you can say you have Tukje Chenpo. Okay, so we fall under Nyingje Chenpo. Okay, so Nyingje Chenpo can separate into Drelde and Kyokde. Drelde, you can see from here below here the arrow, that you want other people to be separated from suffering. Drelde. And we will say that this is for Hinayana. Hinayana people also have great compassion, okay? Hinayana practitioner also got great compassion. Whereas Kyok means protector. Kyokde, you want to be the one to help them, even if no one helps you. Basically, it means taking personal responsibility. If you remember in ACI 1, we learned Laksam Namdak, the 6th step in bodhicitta, developing bodhicitta. And this is the Mahayana or the Bodhisattva path, that you take personal responsibility. Kyokde. I want to become a Buddha so that I can help all beings. Okay, so Drelde is for Hinayana. Okay, Kyokde for Mahayana, the great compassion. And the question here, let me show before this question, I want to show you, this is from our ACI 1, chapter 8. This is called the 7-step cause and effect to develop bodhicitta. For those who are not in the class, I just quickly mentioned to you, these are the 6 steps, sorry, not 7 steps. Is it 6 or 7? Let me see. How many steps is that? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think should be 7-step cause and effect. Yeah, 7-step cause and effect. So you can see from here, step number 6, Laksam Namda. Okay, I will take personal responsibility. I'm going to do it even if nobody do it. That is number 6. Okay, your great compassion. I'm going to become a Buddha. I want to become a Buddha so that I can help all beings. And that is the step for you to develop your bodhicitta. This is for Mahayana, okay? Mahayana take 1 step higher where they want to take personal responsibility for that. And then here will be number 5, will just be having the great compassion. You want to remove their suffering. Yeah. You want to remove their suffering, but you didn't say that I'm going to become a Buddha. Yeah. 6 will be, I'm going to do it even if nobody do it. This is in ACI 1, chapter 8. Okay, next one, I look at question number 3. So what is the difference between the great compassion, holy great compassion, and just compassion? Just now we mentioned about compassion is just generally like, oh, being pity or see poor people, so misfortune, no food. You know, I hope that the person, so pity, hope that the person got food to eat. So compassion generally just you want them to be free from common suffering. Okay, of course, without taking upon yourself the responsibility to do so. Great compassion, you want them to be free from all suffering. Okay, you want them to be free from suffering, all suffering. Okay, and then of course here great compassion, just now we differentiate into 2 types, right? The Hinayana and the Mahayana. For the Mahayana means that you also take this personal responsibility. I'm going to do it. I'm going to become a Buddha. Okay, I make a commitment to become a Buddha so that I can really help others in a deep and ultimate way. And the holy great compassion is the compassion of a Buddha. Okay, unless you're a Buddha, then we don't fall under this category. You can have great compassion. Great compassion. You want them to be freed from all suffering. Is a Mahayana track. Okay, so if you're talking about Mahayana track, all right. So that is a question for question 3. Let me see. Okay. Before we move to the next segment. Oh, I got 13 minutes. So I do a quick recap. The first part we learned the 4 reasonings of the forward order. This you have to bring to your meditation and think about that. It will take a while. Okay. The next thing would be we talk about compassion. There are 3 types of compassion. Okay. First is the generally just a general word of compassion. The normal people like, oh, so pity, no food, just the common suffering, right? Then the second one, the great compassion. The great compassion actually got 2 categories. One is the Hinayana level. Yeah. You want them to be free from all suffering, but you never take personal responsibility to do that, okay? And the other one will be, you have great compassion, which is the Mahayana one, and you take personal responsibility to reach this level, state of perfection, so that you can really help and protect others. Okay, and then the third category would be the holy great compassion, is a Buddha's compassion. Okay, and why we learn compassion? Because that is so important in the same statement opening line. I bow down to the one who turned correct, who helps all being out of compassion. Right? Why would you want to become a Buddha? Because you want to help all being out of your compassion. And out of compassion, they teach us what we need to give up and what we need to take up. What is the difference between a Buddha has these very special qualities, the 3 qualities, knowing all, omniscient, knowing everything. No point if they know everything, if they got no power to help us. So the 2 will be power. They know everything and they have the power to help us. How to help us? The power to help us. They have the power to help us because they are, remember the 4 bodies of the Buddha? They can emanate in the form that can help you, and they can have this omniscient mind that teach us, that know what we need to give up and what we need to take up. What is the point? Okay? What is the point? They know everything, they have the power to help us, and they don't care. So the third quality is they care. Out of compassion, they care, so they teach us. They come and teach us. So the Buddha got these 3 special qualities. They know all, omniscient, and they have the power to teach us, and they care. If they know all, they got no power to teach us, also no point. They know all and they got the power to teach us, and if they don't care, also no point. Okay, but they know all, they got the power to teach us, and they care. And out of compassion, they teach us. And compassion is the seed. Remember the picture just now? Is the first cause, is a primary cause that cause bodhicitta and the wisdom, the 2 wings of the bird. Okay, so the next section, so we have this Charvaka school, if you remember, Charvaka. I say this is the Hindu school in ancient India, long time ago. Okay, and they say, okay, you talk about this compassion, but the compassion you need to practice for many lifetimes in order to become totally correct. But there is no past or future lives, and therefore there is no Buddha, because there is no past and future life. After you die, your mind is you don't have a mind, because your mind is something that relies on the body. Okay, so this is the third section. We're talking about compassion, isn't it? From the compassion, we say it's the first cause to develop this bodhicitta and this wisdom to become a Buddha. Okay, and then come this Charvaka school. If you remember Charvakas, in the previous chapter, we also talk about Charvakas, And then they say, this compassion, you need many lifetimes to develop. but you only got one life. After you die, it's gone because your mind rely on your body. It says, so no way you can develop this compassion. No way you can become a Buddha. So, and they give 3 arguments. They give 3 arguments. We are going to talk about the 3 arguments. Actually, I want to play a game and I want to separate you into 2 groups. One group will say that there's past life. One group will say there's no past life. And you argue on that when you take that position. Maybe we'll play that in the next class if we have the time. So I don't have much time. I want to jump into the 3 arguments given by the Charvaka school. They say, your body die, your mind is also die. Why? Because 3 reasons. The mind is the quality of the body. The first reason they say is the mind is the quality of the body. Like the alcohol's quality is to make you drunk. So the mind is the quality of the body. So if the body is gone, of course, the mind is also, you don't have a mind anymore. Okay, so that is what they say. You want to refute that? I give you time to refute that now. Or maybe you think about that, we refute that in the next class. Okay, so I tell you the 3 arguments first. So they say, okay, you die, your mind also gone, finish. Why? The mind is the quality of your body, like the alcohol quality is to make you drunk. So that is the first argument. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, they say, the mind, when your body die, the mind also gone. Why? The mind depends on the body. Like a design you put on the wall. And when the wall cracked and broke and fall down, the design is gone. So the mind depends on the body like a design you put on the wall. So when the wall is gone, the design on the wall is also gone. Because the mind depends on the body. And the third reason will be the mind is the result of the body. Like the light is a result of a lamp. Okay, they say when you die, your mind is gone. Why? Because the mind is the result of the body, like the light is a result of a lamp. Okay, so do a quick recap on that. Okay, what is the first one? Maybe we have enough time, we can talk about that. And the one to bring to the next class. Okay, first one, you say the mind is the quality of the body. Do you agree now? How can you refute that? Is the mind the quality of the body? Let's talk about the quality. We say physical thing come from physical thing. Mental thing come from the mental thing. Correct or not? Physical cannot come from mental and mental cannot come from physical. Light make light. So that argument is out. Okay. And there's another argument, we'll talk about that. Okay. So that's the first one. The second one, they say that the mind is is dependent on the body. Like the design you put on the wall depends on the wall. Is it depend on the body? Well, how to refute that? We can say that, let me see here, there's a message. No, yeah. When they say the mind is like the design, okay, like the design on the wall. So when the wall is gone, of course, the design on the wall is also gone. But is the mind depend on the body? We say that, an example we can refute will be, when you cut a finger, when you cut your finger, you cut one of your finger, you lose, let's say, 10% of it. Does that also make your mind, you lose 10% of your mind? No. So we are trying to say that the mind is not dependent on the body. Okay, you will learn all these things in very detail in chapter 7, 8, 9, 10. You are going to go crazy. So I tell you 1 to 6 is still okay, 7, 8, 9, 10. The course, they give all kind of course or sometimes, huh? Okay. But you learn a lot on the where your mind come from. Yeah, then from here really they start from chapter 7. But you can think of that easily, like when the car broke down. When the car broke down, is the driver of the car also dead? So the driver of the car is not dead, they can come out, okay? So it's not necessarily depend on the body. In fact, in the chapter 10, they say the other way around. Wow, very interesting argument. Whoa, you suddenly get a twist. Okay, and the last one will be the mind is a result of the body, like the light is a result of the lamp. You say the light is a result of the lamp. But the light can also be the result of fire from the sun, isn't it? So mind is not the result of the body. So as light is not the result of the lamp, it's not the result of the lamp, it can be the result of the sun, the result of the fire. Okay, so that ends our class today. 10 o'clock. Let me see anything I miss out. Okay, this one. Good logic is a great act of love. Good logic is a great act of love that I want to mention here. And I want to bring this to our chapter 1. Gausap J say that the kindest thing that J Songkapa ever did for him was to teach him logic. It's the same meaning here because it can save life. It can protect us from going to the 3 lower realm. They can liberate us from suffering and bring us to ultimate happiness. Like what Angela say, ultimate happiness. Okay, so your homework. Meditation assignment will be to do an analytical meditation on whether or not the 3 reasons of the Charvakas are true or not. So you can bring to your meditation. Actually, the Charvakas reasoning very convincing, isn't it? Very convincing. Yeah, they're so convincing. Okay. When they say, yeah, true. So, correct. I also think it's correct. And I wish that there'll be a session if we have some time. We want to break into 2 groups. One of the group will say that, yes, there is future life. Another group will say, no way. There's no future life, no way. So if we got the time, we want to just play with this. Okay. All right, so let's do a dedication to end our class today. So I invite you to close your eyes. And be very, very happy with yourself. That you're here for 1.5 hours, collecting extraordinary goodness that will bring you from where you are right now to the perfect world that you want to see. And why is that possible? Because everything is empty. You are empty. I'm empty. Teaching is empty. The suffering is empty. The perfect world is empty. Because they are coming from our mental seeds. And therefore, you can reach this perfect world. And so be very, very happy with yourself that you have planted extraordinary seeds in your mind that will come to ripen, and you start to understand. You start to see and understand completely. Okay, so bring your mind back to your breath. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Hey, I hope you're still surviving. Okay, so just be happy and just learn whatever you can. Don't be too hard to yourself. Thank you, Jocelyn. Yeah. Okay, there are 3 parts. It takes time. Yeah. So even if you don't understand, but at least you have the notes, the information that one day when you come back to that, you think about that, maybe it will make more sense. All right. So, all right. See you next week.